Welcome into another video where we're testing all of the weapons inside of Modern Warfare 3, including the Modern Warfare 2 weapons, to see just how viable they are inside of Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. Now today, I wanted to find out for the event camos, how many event camos do you all have? I currently have 17, and I think I have them all, but I'm not sure. So let me know down in the comments below which ones you have. Also, have you guys ever had a strange player join you inside of your lobby before the pregame? Very odd. Today's video, we'll be looking at the MW3 and I'm super excited to check out this video. So if you guys are new around here and you like to see how weapons perform inside of Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, you are definitely in the right place. Make sure to subscribe, turn on the bell notifications so you don't miss any future uploads from myself on Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. As well, down below in the description you will find the links for my streams, and I would just be absolutely honored to have you guys come join us in the stream. I have a ton of fun over there. We play custom zombies, all kinds of different stuff. So without further ado, let's get to the MTZ video for today. Alright, welcome into another video. Here we are, we're going to be spawning in to the map with our MTZ and we're going to be putting on just our perks, so we're not going to be putting on any of the ammo mods, no pack-a-punch or any weapon rarities at all to begin with, like we always do to start off our videos. I also brought in a few other goodies, the mags of holding, my ether blade, and my golden armor plates. Now I brought the mags of holding in because the weapon we're using today is a battle rifle and it had a small magazine, so I wanted to bring in the mags of holding to try and combat that. Although, however, I always tell you guys, you certainly don't need the mags of holding for this weapon to be used. It definitely just helps out with reloading. So we spawned in and we grabbed our first bounty contract of the match in tier 1, and I wanted to go take him on with, you know, no rarities, nothing on the gun, just the 7.62 MTZ, just base as is. And you know, as far as zombies in tier 1, definitely I find like any weapon in tier 1 you're going to be able to handle the zombies, certainly not a problem at all. The mangler was here, and you could see I was definitely getting some damage with the critical hits for sure on this gun, so that's something that's awesome to see. I was excited. Like, it's always nice to find more weapons that are definitely going to be usable in Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. Like, I don't like getting stuck to just one weapon, so having a bunch of different weapons is always really nice. And I could tell that this one was going to be really strong just from this bounty contract alone. The critical damage I was seeing when I started off and started hitting the critical shots with this MTZ 7.62, I mean, it's going to hit pretty hard. It's a battle rifle, so they technically and usually hit pretty hard battle rifles, but you can see, like, once you get the criticals going, you're just melting them right here. So that was pretty awesome to see. We finished him off right there, checked out our loot, we got a self-revive and a perk out of the deal, which was pretty good. So the next thing we have to do was go off and find ourselves another bounty inside of tier 1, which we did. And then before we go, I want to put on legendary and napalm so that when we get there and pick up our bounty contract, we are stronger than we were in the first one. I wanted to see just what the difference was going to be, so we picked up a mimic, sorry, was our second bounty inside of tier 1. Now we're legendary and we have napalm burst on, and holy smokes, we just melted this mimic. Like, oh my goodness, I was super surprised. I had a feeling this was going to be something good. It did pretty good damage, and being a battle rifle, I knew it was going to be pretty strong. So we got tombstone out of that, which was nice. So then it was time to head off and get ourselves pack-a-punch to tier 1 with legendary and napalm to see just what kind of power that would bring. And on my way, we had a player go down pleading for help. So he was right by the pack machine, and I noticed he was inside of the spore building. So I went and pack-a-punch first. We put out a decoy and revived the player in need, as I like to do, you know, stop whatever I'm doing and help out a player if they're pleading nearby. It just sucks going down and losing all your stuff, so we're always trying to help out. I think we should all be doing that if we get a chance anyways, as there's no player versus player in this mode, so always good to help out. So now it was pack-a-punch, legendary with napalm burst. Time to pick up another bounty inside of tier 1 and see just how fast we can totally destroy this bounty. I had a feeling that this mimic was just going to get totally deleted. Now this area inside of tier 1, just on the edge of tier 2, seems to be super busy. There was just a lot of zombies, so you can see the crowd control with this weapon. After we check out the reward, we took out the mimic there in like nothing flat. That was awesome. There was nothing in the loot I wanted there at all. That sucked. But you can see crowd control, definitely not a problem. Like, we just totally mowed down every single zombie that was near us. It just wasn't even an issue. They're dying so fast, honestly, I don't even think their death animations are playing. Like, they just turn into a smear. So the next thing to do is to head off into tier 2 and find ourselves a bounty contract and see how Pact 1 Legendary with Napalm Burst on the MTZ 762 will do against a bounty inside tier 2. So we picked up a Mimic bounty here, and you can see I was already doing almost half damage down before he even managed to grab me. He grabbed me and threw me. I continued just to fire at him. This really wasn't much of a fight, to be honest with you. He threw me once. I just separated myself to get some distance to re-engage, and once I did, I was able to finish him off. So very strong inside of tier 2. Even just pack 1, you'll be good using the MTZ 762. So if you're looking for something a little bit different, maybe try this one out. We went and put on my PAP 2 crystal, so now we can check and see what a PAP 2 Legendary Napalm Burst MTZ 762 will do against a tier 2 bounty. So we picked up another Mimic. Seem to be getting a lot of Mimics this run. But you can see, like, we just mowed him down. He grabbed me once, and then that was the end of that, and he managed to die. So super strong. If you're looking for something to change up your gunplay, change up your games, and just have a different weapon overall, I would suggest the MTZ 762 for sure. Now we have to head off into tier 3 and get ourselves triple pack-a-punched with the legendary tool and napalm burst to see just how viable this weapon is inside of tier 3. How strong is it? So what's the first thing we need to do? Try and pick ourselves up a bounty contract, which we did. And our first bounty was a Mega Abomination, which is good because I wanted to see how strong this thing was. But this particular location, since Season 2 Reloaded had added the new rift that is right over there, this location for bounty contracts has been just horrendous, in my opinion. There is a lot going on. There's constantly zombies all the way around. There's a Mega Abomination that can spawn here. During this fight on my bounty, I actually had 2 Mega Abominations spawn in. I was dealing with my bounty contract. I was dealing with another Abomination that spawned in the area, plus all the zombies and the dogs that were coming at me. It was just one heck of a fight. It's constantly moving, constantly trying to get separation so that I can do damage, which is why you see me cutting the footage here from the fight, because the whole fight took quite a long time to deal with the just surroundings and the double Mega Abominations. And you can see our bounty contract here, like, I was doing crazy damage to him when he had his laser attack going on, which was awesome to see. I just barely got out of there. I don't even know how I fit underneath there. Like, I thought I was dead there. So we were able to almost finish him off here. We used our energy mine to try and clear out some room, but you can see, like, the volume of zombies in the area while I was trying to deal with our bounty was just absolutely insane. Managed to finish it off with the MTZ 762 triple packed legendary with napalm burst. What did we get for loot? We got some cash, we got a 3-plate vest, we got a lovely crawly, and a rare tool, which I was not impressed with at all, just from the 1 Mega Abomination. And then our bounty gave us 2 PAP 1 crystals, which wasn't too bad. Then I was feeling the effects of not having all of my perks, so we went over and to the Wonderfizz machine in tier 3 and picked up the last of our perks. And then I was just going to get ammo, and I found another bounty contract just sitting here. So I was like, well, you know what that means. We got to go get the bounty. So we picked up that bounty contract. It was another Mega Abomination. I came over here, and there's more than one. There's 2 Mega Abominations again. This is the second time I had a Mega Abomination bounty contract, and there was just a random Mega Abomination here with us. So I now had a Mega Abomination. I had a Mimic Elite. He caught me before I jumped off the bridge, which was absolutely crazy. And then this was just one heck of a fight. Now, I did notice at about this point in the fight, I was like, wait a minute. I am close to one of my cheese spots that I like to use when I'm dealing with bounties or Mega Abominations or HVTs that are causing a problem in this particular area inside of tier 3. So I thought, well, let's take advantage of this. We have a whole bunch of stuff coming on. This is a perfect opportunity to show you guys just how unbelievably awesome this location is inside of tier 3. So we have a whole bunch going on right now. We've got zombies coming at us. We've got HVTs coming at us. We've got 2 Mega Abominations firing up their laser attacks at us. It's absolutely insane. But in this particular location, the Mega Abominations will not come up the stairs. So the only thing you're going to have to deal with coming up the stairs is going to be all the zombies and the creepy crawlies that the Mega Abominations will drop out, thinking that you are in a building here. No, this is not a glitch. You can see it's just a regular spot on the map, but for some reasons, the Mega Abominations, they will not come up the stairs into here. So that was the regular Mega Abomination over there. So now I've got 4 laser attacks. I killed one of them, so the regular abomination in tier 3 has now been killed. I still have our bounty abomination to deal with, plus all the zombies that are coming up and his creepy crawlies. He is constantly lasering me like crazy, which was a good thing. I was able to deal lots of damage to him. We had a mangler at the bottom of the stairs trying to come up here and blast me away with his blast. It was not good times. There was so much going on right now. It was absolutely crazy. I tried to deal with the mangler here before I got into the laser attack. I was still getting lasered and just getting absolutely wrecked while I was standing here. It was not going the greatest, but I did want to show you guys this spot because this is so awesome for your mega abomination bounty contracts or your mega abominations that are just inside of tier 3. If you're in this area, I would highly recommend you take advantage of it. He got another laser attack going here, and I was able to pretty much finish him off on this laser attack. You can see the damage this MTZ 762 does. It is truly astounding. Very strong weapon for sure. I recommend you guys giving it a go. Let me know down in the comments if you have any changes for the build. Stick around because that is in the video, and maybe we can all work together, and hopefully down in the comments we can come up with just like the most epic build for this MTZ 762 so that we can all go out there and absolutely totally destroy everything with this gun, because I was having a blast with it. Now, is this one going to be up there as far as one of the strongest ones in the game currently? I would say no, because of the battle rifle having the low ammo count, and if you don't bring in mags of holding, it's going to be a bit of an issue, but it is definitely a top 10 weapon for sure, and something that is 100% viable for you to use in all 3 zones. Tier 3, I would highly recommend. It's definitely something for you guys to give a shot. Now, you know, I do like to come over and see Zhorde, the Guardian of the Arches. However, he was not here today. If you watched yesterday's video, I called it. I said it was going to happen. Zhorde, Guardian of the Arches, I believe, has been fired. Oh my goodness. Anyway, time was running out. It was time to head off to an exfil and get ourselves out of this match and continue to push our containment level even higher, as we did. So we got out with about 4 seconds left. We hopped on the plane. Our containment level got pushed up again, and we made it out of the match, thank goodness. I didn't manage to pick up any schematics at all to hand out to any players, which was kind of made me sad. But you know, it is what it is. I stuck around in tier 3 for a very long time in this match, so again, I didn't have a tier 2 bounty or a tier 1 bounty to show you guys on the way out. You can see here my containment level currently is 271. Here's the build I used for the MTZ 762. Let me know down in the comments if you guys have any suggestions to improve the build, and let's work together to come up with an awesome one. We'll see you guys in the next one.